Hey everybody, welcome back to Quali-Tea time. I am fuzzless for the moment, but who knows, they might crop up later. Honestly, I'm not entirely certain where all of their hiding places are located. But anyways, onto the news. There actually isn't all that much news this week. Things have been fairly stable, and other things that have not been stable I can't quite talk about just yet, but you will find out about that very soon, I promise. Beyond that, I have mostly been avoiding the weather, which is utterly miserable right now. We've got rain pretty much from the north to the south here in England at the moment, so yay, that's pleasant. On to the schedule then. So, Thursday, of course, we have Midnight Sticks at 11 PM BST over at twitch.tv/lyinginbedmon as always. We actually haven't had all that many live streams for the past week. The Yog Dwarves from last week ended shortly because we were having internet issues. The Midnight Sticks had to be cancelled because Fuzz was not remotely feeling well, and then Dungeons & Dragon Hats was also cancelled because of workloads elsewhere on the group. So we have been fairly light on streams lately. Also, this week's Yog Dwarves had to be called off entirely because I had nothing interesting I could possibly have coded whilst being on camera. But Midnight Sticks should be going along normally, I promise. Then on Friday we have Night of Fangs with a nice new message to be received. That should be interesting to see. On Saturday we then have Edgington, where we're going hunting. Yay. And we also should have Dungeons & Dragon Hats. I believe everyone's good for this week. If not, keep an eye on Dragon's Twitter, you'll find that out. But otherwise, you'll be able to see it at twitch.tv/dragonhat from 9 PM BST as usual. Then on Sunday, we have a new multiplayer vanilla Minecraft series starting up on the channel. It'll fill up the same slot as Night of Fangs and Undermine. I don't know exactly what the balance or sequencing of them will be, but it should be interesting for everyone to enjoy it. You should hopefully recognize some faces in that series, but we'll see. Then on the Tuesday, we have Oddworld, which was so painful to film. Oh gods. So I hope people enjoy that one. And then on Wednesday, we are back with more Night of Fangs, which should be fun to watch. Someone gets another message. Some messages galore in Night of Fangs, it seems. Many to send, many to hear. So, on to the questions. So as always, these are drawn from the comments section of the preceding Quali-Tea time with Lying. So if you want to actually ask me anything, leave it in the comments down below and we'll see if it gets in next week. I am trying to keep this one question per person. I know at least one person in the questions this week had 2 different potential questions inside of the series, so could be that you only get the one in. Apologies. Anyways, Tommy Espana asks, what is your favourite poem by Edgar Allan Poe? Ooh, there are so many, but honestly I'm just a bit dull and I will just say The Raven, cause I like that one, honestly. I like it. It is very memorable and easily quotable. Jeff Beasley asks, do you think we'll ever get a kiss on camera? I don't know. I mean, we might. I don't see why that would be difficult. I mean, for one thing, Fuzz is right here. I rise! Hello. There we go. Yep. April Rivera asks, what is your favourite song or type of music and why? I have a sweet spot for orchestral, and I have a sweet spot for jazz and blues, and I blame this entirely upon my mother, who is a concert double bassist. If you don't know what a double bass is, it is a big heavy wooden instrument, or it was until recent electronic advances, and my mother is shorter than hers and significantly lighter, so she's been hauling that around for most of my life. So my mum's pretty buff, despite appearances. But yes, she also plays electric bass guitar, and she played in a group of various musicians of her friends that played all manner of musical, tributes, and had a big long love of the Dire Straits, whom I'm still quite partial to. So, yeah, I blame most of my musical tastes on my mother, basically. Then my dad. My dad is my secondary, I guess, because he was also a DJ. So my musical senses are all messed up. There was actually another question, which is, do I play any instruments? Nope. I am the least musical of a fairly musical family. My brother plays all manner of instruments, and I believe is currently a music teacher. My mum, orchestral double bassist. My dad, DJ. I don't do anything. Apparently people think I can sing, which is hilarious to me and bewildering in one step, but yeah. Molly Teeter asks, which hat in your collection is your favourite besides the blue one? Either the Doge hat that Fuzz got me for April Fool's, that's literally the first gift I've ever gotten for April Fool's, or it is the dragon hat that I wear for DMing, and only for DMing. You don't tend to see that much anywhere else. You might see it soon, we'll see. But anyways, yeah, that's basically Doge hat or dragon hat, one of the two. And Abby Snail 10 asks, if you were to personally take on the form of one lying, which would you choose? Ooh. Well, if we go for, like, my top 4, I guess. We have Never Lying from Never Expedition, we have Witch Lying from Witch in the Woods, we have Priest Lying from Yokai Temple, and we have Sir Lying from Night of Fangs. Night of Fangs, I would be screwed. Priest Lying actually has the closest to a happy ending that we've seen so far. He actually, like, lives pretty well, honestly, after the end of Yokai Temple. As mildly sad as Yokai Temple ends, Priest Lying actually has, like, the happiest ending so far, I think. I think Witch Lying definitely leads an interesting life and is very powerful, but they're also tremendously traumatized and they experience a lot of agony and pain and suffering and all sorts, so I'd rather not be Witch Lying. If I was to go purely by, like, power levels, I'd definitely go Witch Lying, because they definitely end their story with, like, all of their abilities intact, more or less, with the exception, like, Priest Lying doesn't. I do like Never Lying. Never Lying, I think I would probably have to pick. Doesn't live in the most hospitable of circumstances and has a lot of story that we haven't seen yet. But I'll probably go with, like, either Never Lying or Priest Lying, I think. So that's it for now. Hope you've all enjoyed this quality time. Leave your comments in the comment section as always. Check out the Patreon, all sorts, and I shall catch you all next time.